Hi, my name is Linda Jenkins, and I'm the owner of Fast Lane Transport, LLC. We're based out of Fort Worth, Texas. Today I want to talk to you about why we are in business, why we do what we do. When we started out, we just really wanted to help the new business owners. We wanted to combat the feeling of uncertainty about doing everything yourself. We know how it is to be a new owner-operator, and the fact that you really don't have a whole lot of people to ask exactly what needs to be done and when it needs to be done and how it needs to be done. We wanted to help owner-operators and small businesses learn to delegate to third parties, which frees you up so that you can focus on what you need to do, which is make money. That's why we're all here. Another thing that we wanted to do is make sure that whenever we're dealing with new customers, that we confirm that they have all of their compliance issues are addressed and that they have all been taken care of, so that you're running your company according to what the local, state, and federal laws are. We also wanted to help people get registered for the drug screening lottery that is required by all trucking companies. Additionally, we wanted to, help others over the learning curve, that 6-month window basically of getting your business up and off the ground and getting it operational, helping you to find people that you can possibly buy your truck from, making sure that you have your insurance and everything taken care of, and most importantly, after everything is said and done, help you find great paying loads. Now, the next thing we wanted to address is, how is this going to impact our client's life? Well, basically, if you are willing to see outside your circle, and delegate the things that you actually really don't need to do, then you're going to be able to have more confidence that everything is being taken care of by qualified people. You have the freedom to stay focused on making money instead of dealing with back office stuff that is, can be very, very time consuming. Also can be aggravating if you get a hold of the wrong person. And then there's, of course, if you're dealing with people who are government agencies, unfortunately, you're going to be on hold for a very, very long time. And it's very difficult to be able to drive and also concentrate on the things that you need to do for your business. Also, a lot of people depend on their spouse, their wife, their husband, significant other, to be able to do this while they're driving down the road. Well, you can still become frustrated, and with that frustration, comes the possibility of having distracted driving. If your mind is not where it needs to be, you could easily have an accident. You could easily, cause somebody's death. As well as I do. If you've driven more than 6 months, you've probably noticed when you're driving down the road, for every 10 cars you pass, there's probably 9 of them that are either on the phone messing with the radio or dealing with their children. It's just a known fact. And it is very imperative that all drivers of 18-wheelers make sure, or any commercial vehicle, make sure that they are concentrating on the job or the task at hand. The next thing we wanted to do is make it easier on these businesses to be paid immediately or within the first 2 days of them delivering the load, instead of having to wait 60 days. We do that by using a factoring company to assist our drivers. The next thing that we deal with is mentoring. We are available to answer all the questions. We have a mentoring program that's set up for all new companies. All you have to do is ask for it. We have a DOT compliance assistance team that takes care of making sure that all of your compliance issues are addressed, like your Bach 3, your drug screening lottery, your permits for every state that you're going to be traveling through. Another thing that we do that's in relation to that is the fuel tax, or the IFTA tax getting it all set up and everything for you. You know, all you have to do is turn in your miles and your states where you filled up, and then from there we can take and get everything calculated for you, and then give you the amount of tax that you owe for the particular state that you're in. Also, just remember, you know, if you're going through New York, you'll need the HUT sticker. If you're going through Kentucky, if you're going through New Mexico, Oregon, all of these require special permits. Additionally, we can help with getting you set up with a free device for your tolls and your weigh stations. We have an agreement with the Pre-Pass Elite, and they will help get you all set up and going for that. And then also, if you haven't already gotten your ELDs, then we use Keep Trucking, and they have really proved to be even better than what I thought they were. They have a program for the new drivers and will assist you as well. Excuse me. The next thing that we offer is a dispatching service. Again, we're all out here to make as much money as possible. And to do that, you have to be able to depend on your dispatching service. We have invested over $100,000 in even just one board with a 3-year contract for making sure that we can be part of an alliance. It's a major company. It allows us as a small company to compete with the big boys on the different loads and load boards that they have access to. We have access to it as well, and we of course would be able to share those resources with you as well. And again, lastly, getting paid for those loads. We have a factoring service. It's one of the top 5 in the nation. Their approval process is very simple. It's basically, if you have an MC number, then you're good to go. We just basically have to get you to fill out the paperwork. Everything, what they do is they basically purchase your invoice. They have their charge for that. Then in addition to that, my fees and their fees will come off the top, and then you'll be paid the remaining amount at the end of it. It also allows you to get a fuel card so that you get the best prices for your fuel on the road. It also allows for you to be able to get your money within a 2 business day period, unless the holiday falls, you know, on a Monday or a Friday, of course. But basically, as soon as you turn it in, you can have it that same day in most cases. You can also take up to 50% of it in advance after you pick the load up, and we get a copy of the paperwork showing, the bill of lading showing that the signatures have been made and you've picked it up and have exited the property. Once we know that, then we can ask for up to a 50% advance for your fuel for that particular trip. And so that really helps you out so that you're not having to struggle. In addition to that, we can also establish what's called a reserve. The reserve allows you to have kind of like a savings account. It's similar, but not exactly the same. But basically what it does is, before you ever see your money, you establish how much you want taken off of the top. That amount is then put into a reserve, and that amount is there for you in case you have any kind of major maintenance issues. You know, you've blown a tire on the road, you've had any kind of issue that is business related, that you need cash and you need it fast. You can borrow from yourself instead of having to go borrow from Uncle Tom or Uncle Bob or, you know, Aunt Susie, or, you know, God forbid, you know, one of those advance pay places or something like that. So it helps you keep your business up and going, you know, and allows you to be able to buy those tires when you need it and stuff like that. So anyway, please feel free to give me a call. Again, my name is Linda Jenkins. I am with Fastlane Transport, and my number is 918-344-1373. Again, that's 918-344-1373. And then whether it's down here or up there, wherever it is, go ahead and hit the like or the share button, and let your friends know about us, because, you know, we're here to assist all the newcomers in any way that we can. You know, your success is our success, and we want to be here for you. Thank you, and y'all have a nice day. God bless.